today we wanted to talk about how you can get on the road if you want to, because you can. We have people.
You get on the road.
Okay? Yes, we have people come up to us all the time, or like on social media, they'll say, "I wish that we could do what you guys are doing." And guess what? You can. Anyone can, really, truly. Like, since we've been on the road, we have seen people doing so many different kinds of work. Like, so many. The options are endless.
Well, let's tell a little bit. So we've been traveling for about 2 years now. But, everything wasn't perfect when we decided either to hit the road.
It never will be. And that's the thing, like if you're waiting for the perfect time to do anything, it never shows up. I've known so many people that ended up working their job that they didn't love their whole entire life because they were waiting for the right opportunity or the right time.
Waiting for the stars to align so they could finally do something, right, that they wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, I think taking that step out in faith is kind of what is like, okay, like now.
Yeah, we made the decision and then we were out of our house and in a trailer within less than 30 days.
Yeah.
So it's not like we had planned this out for years.
No, we had 3 cars and a boat. Like, we had things to get rid of. I mean, we had,
Had a big garage full of stuff and lots of toys. And so kind of transitioning to that was a big project. And we kind of...
And we had a 2-month-old baby.
With a baby. So...
I was breastfeeding every 3 hours.
So
4 hours.
We're pulling the fifth wheel down the road, and we'd have to pull over every 3 hours at least for the baby to eat. Or if we didn't plan it just right, we could only drive for an hour, and then we had to pull over so she could feed the baby. And so it made traveling extra long. So it's definitely...
Yeah, it's just funny because really, like, we really can do anything that we want to do. We just have to, like, open our mind up to it and then take the steps towards it. And I mean, we've met people on the road that... Truly, I mean, so there will be jobs on the road that people can do. Like, there were beet picking. Like, a whole group of people went to like a beet farm and were like picking beets. I thought it'd be fun just to go try it out. Like, that's not what
be a fun experience. So basically, I mean, people will do lots of different random work on the road. I mean, it's funny, once you're doing it, you grow to make it fit, or you grow to make it so you can continue doing what you're doing. And so because you're looking for mobile opportunities, guess what shows up in your life?
Mobile opportunities. Well, and 2, you're networking with mobile people as well. So you have, I mean, right now we're at a rally, it's called the Fulltime Family Rally. And so there are, like, how many? Like, I think 60 families or so here that all work on the road, that they have, like, business fire, like, what do they call them? Bonfires, like business branches where you can go and, like, get together with people that are doing businesses on the road. You can network with them. I mean, all kinds of opportunities to figure it out.
And really, COVID's made it that much easier for you to give you the excuse that it needs to be done mobily, right? I mean, it's just like anything, I'm in the finance, so prior to COVID, a lot of the stuff may have been face-to-face because that's just what people are used to, but nowadays it's expected. It's just, we don't get together anymore. It's all over online and then all mobile. It's just really made it that much easier, like if people are just used to it now, I think.
Yeah, everyone knows how to use Zoom. Everyone knows how to use like all of the things. Yeah, so it makes it way easier. And same with your kids. Like now most kids have done a little bit of homeschooling or online schooling, and so you kind of know how that is. And just to let you know, it's not as hard as it is when you have a teacher telling you what to do with online schooling, because I know my sisters and friends who had that happen and were like, oh my gosh, now I have 4 kids with 4 different teachers telling me to go all these websites. But when you plan their curriculum yourself, or you know what they're doing, it's way different, and you're in charge of their routine, their schedule, all those things, and so you don't have to be on at a certain time, or you can do the school at night if you guys have activities you want to do during the day. So definitely online school is harder if you have a teacher leading it than if you're doing it.
Yeah. I think even just recognizing that you could technically do it is a big thing. Like, I just was talking with a good friend of mine, and I'm like, hey, you can do all this mobily. And I told him, and it's like it hadn't really clicked for him that you're right. I do everything mobily. And so he started thinking about it. He's like, yeah, maybe I should get something and start doing some travel. And so, I mean, a lot of times people don't even think or maybe they just got to tweak some things just a little bit to make it doable. And maybe it's not even full time, but I mean, if going on a 2-month trip, I mean, for most people, that's like impossible, right? Or at least in their head,
it's impossible.
It's impossible, right? But like, if you can work mobile, go travel for 2 months and then go back to your house.
Yeah.
You know, go see some amazing things, have some good experiences, and then you may end up loving it and want to go longer.
Yeah. And so people always ask us, what do you guys do for work? How do you do this? And so I think that we'll tell a little bit about what we do. I do social retailing. If you don't know what that is, it's just recommending products that I like online. And if people are interested in them, then they can purchase them and I get a kickback. And so social retailing is an awesome way. And it also has the ability to build a team of social retailers. And so that makes it awesome. So I can help other people as well that want to work mobilely or want to do social retailing to get going in it and help them. So it's really been a good thing for me on the road, and I can do it whatever hours I want to. I can get on my phone, or I can be at the beach and do it. I can be anywhere. So it's been a really fun way for me to make money on the road. And then
and I do what I call, so I've always been, well, I haven't always been officially in finance, but I've always been in finance unofficially and officially.
In his head, yeah.
In my head. But I do, you know, thanks to Zoom making it that much easier, I do what I call finance coaching. So I work with a lot of business owners, chiropractors, and so I'll just do Zoom calls with them. They hire us to help guide them on their finances, make sure they don't mess everything up, and help them, you know, manage their investments and so forth. And so I do a lot of that, and it's fun, and I can do it mobily, and I turn the Zoom camera so it faces a certain angle in the trailer, and you know, they don't even know I'm in a trailer, but I usually tell them because I think it's kind of cool and fascinating that their finance guy travels around full time. So that's what I get to do, and I have some other investments and things going on as well that we do, but that's how we do it mobily. So everyone's got it's fun asking people that full time what they do because everyone's so different.
Oh yeah, we've met some people that are like, they do like Grubhub and stuff. Like they just show up somewhere and they find out like who they can deliver groceries to, or like food to.
Stuff,
yeah, really random.
Amazon stuff. I mean, you know, like we said, the bead thing. We talked to a guy here where we're at now, and he owns an axe throwing bar and grill or something like that.
They just hired someone to manage it.
And he has a manager, and so, you know, you can own a brick and mortar building where you have a business and still figure it out. It's possible.
Yeah. So I guess our challenge is, if you want to do it, don't say you can't. You can. Just figure it out.
And we'll hang out around the fire, and we'll chit chat and be friends. Who knows?
Yeah, come find us.